guess who just might quite have possibly broken her toe because she tripped on a lightsaber. Hey everyone, it's Jessie. I have already filmed this video 3 times. The reason I have done that is because I just don't know what to say. I am very skeptical, like I don't want to jinx myself, like am I not gonna end up going? Does it come off as bragging too much? I just didn't know how to word things, so I'm just gonna come out and say it this time because this is so many times I've filmed this video and I'm just driving me crazy. I got accepted to my dream college. And that may confuse some of you because a few weeks / months, I don't even know how long ago, I posted a video all about education. It was really personal for me and it was all about how I had gone to a charter school and done homeschooling and I didn't think that I was going to graduate high school on time or get to go to my dream college, which was Emerson in Boston. But I am here to explain all that and how everything changed and how I graduated. I know that a lot of you are very confused by all of the DMs and messages and questions I've got on Instagram and all these things. So I'm here to clear the air. So as some of you may not know or may know already, I don't know, I haven't been very open about the subjects of school since it was kind of a hard subject over the past year. I had gone and visited quite a few colleges over the last year because I was trying to figure out where my future would continue with education. My dream school in college, the second I stepped on the campus and toured it, it felt like home and like I knew I belonged there and wanted to go there, was Emerson College in Boston. Was my heart shattered when I was told that I could not apply after going through every single process to apply? Yes, that is why I originally had said that I did not know I was going to graduate high school on time. With taking the alternative schooling route that I did not have enough years of math. That being said, I wasn't going to graduate on time and I had to complete that. I was going to wait and apply to Emerson for spring semester in 2019 instead, but there was also like financial purposes and things because it was a school on the pricier end. That being said, that is why my future was very unsure. That was why I wasn't going to graduate high school on time. Then things turned around over the last month and a half, 2 months. When I went to Europe in the months of April and May, at the end of May when we were in London for the second time, about to head home, I turned and said to my dad, and I was telling him all these things like, you know, London is the city that I feel safest in. I see myself living here. I really do. Now, I am going to be living in London! That is the thing! And I still can't comprehend it at all. Like, I feel like this is a prank. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to make this video because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want anything to happen. Like, knock on wood. I have a wood desk right here. This is like, take this into account. That was knocking on wood, okay? This is happening. I also just wanted to make this video to point out and encourage you all that even in your darkest moments, like I was in for the past few months, everything was so unsure and I had so many things going on in my life that everything was just seemingly really scary and nerve-wracking and there was so many things going on. I was so lost within myself. This thing happened really quickly. I applied to this school 2-3 days before their deadline. Keep in mind that most college deadlines to apply is like January, March, or earlier. When I was in London, I turned to my dad. I was like, wait, my best friend is going to college in Paris. And I looked up if there were schools similar to hers but in London. There was. We coincidentally found out that we had looked that up right before the deadline. The deadline to apply, the late deadline was June 1st. This whole thing was a miracle. So I applied to this school like 2 or 3 days before the deadline and then about 3 days later, I found out that I got accepted. I started crying immediately, obviously, when I got that letter, and I was freaking out. Like, I was so unsure about my future. I didn't think that I was going to get to go to college. Like, all my friends had already been accepted months ago and had their paths planned out, and like, out here I was. I didn't think I was gonna graduate. I thought I was still gonna be in high school for another few months or something, and then it happened, and it happened really quickly. I had found the school, I had fallen in love, I had applied, and I got in. Another thing happened. One of the administrators or counselors or something thought that I would be eligible for a scholarship because I had really good grades and a really high GPA. And I got a scholarship to this school in London, which pays for over half of my tuition. All those feelings of being unsure, like not thinking I would be able to go, right when I got that scholarship, my parents and I like all agreed like it's a no-brainer now. So now I'm moving to London. Yeah, that is the massive life update. That is the thing that I wanted to answer because I knew a lot of you have been confused based off of the things that I've been saying on like Snapchat and Instagram and all those questions you've been asking me, like why you're moving, like what? Like this is the answer. Yeah, I got into college, I got to graduate high school, and it has been a whirlwind, and I'm getting emotional now, and I'm like gonna start crying because I'm really so thankful for everybody in my life over the past, just over the past few years. To my family and my best friends and the entire world, I would not be here without you. And oh my god, I can't stop crying. My best friend Kaden of 1,000 Books to Read, you may know her from her channel. She's going to college in Paris, so we'll only be an hour-and-a-half train ride away, which is honestly closer than we live now. We live 3 hours apart. So it's just so exciting, and I just can't believe that I have a visual thing to see that I'm going into in my future, and I'm gonna be living in a country, in a place that I've always wanted to live in. I want to be living in England. So like, if you have any places to go in London or restaurants or anything, shops, recommend away. Stop crying, Jessica. Oh my gosh. So that is my massive update. That is why I've been cleaning and unhauling and getting rid of things like a mad woman. So stay tuned for an unhaul, book unhaul, I can't speak, coming really soon. I just want to say a huge thank you for all your kind messages, especially on my last school video where I got really emotional talking about really deeply personal things and that. But since I had said all those things, I felt like I owed it to you guys to tell you and update you on this. I did not mean this video to brag in any way. I really wanted to share that things do look better and look up if you just keep a little small piece of hope and you keep working towards the things that you want. You will get there, and things do look up, they do get better. I just wanted to sort of put that out there. And one other life update I've done recently, I've lost about 10 pounds and my mental health has been looking quite better since I started doing Pilates. I've been working out. I first started out only going to like 1 to 2 to 3 classes a week maybe, and then I got an unlimited Pilates membership so it was cheaper, and then I started going every day, and then I started going multiple times a day, like 1 to 3 times a day. So I've gotten a lot more muscle since then. Like I said, I lost like 10 pounds. I just feel like my mental and physical shape has been the best it's been in a really long time. That's just another really tiny update. And one thing I wanted to show you is this. This is just one thing I wanted to recommend to you all. This is called a Moments of Joy journal. My mom got it for me. I think she got it at TJ Maxx, but I'll try to find one and link one down below if I can find it online. It basically, the whole book is set up the same, and it has today's top 3 my favorite moments of today. The second I got this notebook, things started looking up and feeling better for me, because instead of dwelling on all the negative things happening or in my head because of anxiety and all this stuff, I was finding those little moments of happiness, whether it just be a small accomplishment like completing a tiny workout, like any little thing that makes you feel accomplished or happy, I write down in this notebook. The second I got this notebook, the first day I got asked on a date, the next day I got accepted to my dream college, the next day was prom, and I ended up actually having a really great time. And then it was my nephew's 4th birthday. I got my scholarship. I did the hardest workout ever, like 3 Pilates classes in a row. It feels so much more rewarding. I'm not saying all that stuff will happen to you if you get this notebook. I'm just saying that even the smallest moments, like if somebody smiled at you and it made you happy, like you write that down, and it just makes you see all the positive things in life that there are. That is another thing that I really love and wanted to update you on, that I've been thoroughly enjoying in my life. Basically, that's all my big-ish life updates right now. If there's any more personal things you would like to know or questions that have been dwelling on your mind you want to ask me, if you're interested in my life, I don't even know, you can feel free to message me on Instagram always, or comment down below. Pretty much wraps it up for this video. Remember that I love you so much, and I can't be any more grateful and thankful for you guys for all your support, and I love you so much. I wouldn't be where I am today without all of you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I am Jessie. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!